What is going on, guys? My name is ZigaBlaze, and this is my brand new series I'm adding to my channel, Sundays with Blaze. I'm very excited to start this new series, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun because it gives me a lot of interaction with all of you guys, and my fan base is really starting to grow on a daily basis now, so I want to stay a lot more intact with talking to all of my fans and subscribers because you guys are amazing and I cannot thank you guys enough. But without further ado, I'm going to stop babbling. What this series is going to consist of is Q&A questions related to video games and or YouTube. And the way you guys will be able to ask me questions on this type of video will be through Twitter messages / tweets and or leaving a comment down below on the video itself. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first question is from one of my subscribers who I won't name just because of privacy reasons. He messaged me through Twitter. He asks, how did you get over being scared to talk to yourself? I made like one video and it took me 3 hours to make a 2-minute video because I messed up a lot. So it looks like what your problem is that you aren't used to hearing yourself talk yet, really. And this is something that actually took me a while to get used to when I first started doing YouTube. For a lot of you guys, you might not know, but I've been doing YouTube for a little bit over a year now. And when I first started my channel, I was very, very awkward in front of the microphone. And it's because I wasn't really used to, well, hold on, this is a good way to put it. When I first started doing videos, and I was sitting in my room just talking alone in front of a microphone, I wasn't really necessarily talking to an audience, because I didn't have a fan base yet. And when you first start out on YouTube, for the most part, you're probably not going to have a big fan base right off the bat, which is normal, but it feels like you're talking to no one, which I can understand is kind of hard to do, but when you sit back and think about it, the more and more you start to make videos, the less weird it will feel. It comes naturally to me now after doing it for so long, but when you first start, it might feel a little awkward. Just be yourself. That's the best way I can explain how to just make it feel natural when you're talking in front of a microphone. And the other big thing is if you mess up while you're recording yourself talk and you keep trying to restart completely, I don't recommend that. I don't think you should restart completely. I mess up a lot when I'm talking to you guys in these pre-recorded videos here. And you can really just edit out, not really edit out all the mistakes, but if you need to take a pause and think about what you're going to say, you can cut that pause out. Or if you mess up, then you can just cut that out and try and re-say that line that you were trying to say before. It doesn't all need to be like one fluent speech over one recording, so don't overthink about it too much. And as you make more and more videos, you'll start to grow a fan base, and then it kind of helps a lot when you start having people that are watching your videos because you know you're not talking to no one. You have people that are interested in the things you're saying, so just be confident with yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're not going to have other people believing in you. Wow, that was hard. Next question. Alright, so this next one comes from Chap Zeno the Dawn, and I will answer that now for him. So he said, hey Ziga, I got a question. I was comparing our stats on the Battlefield 1 companion app, and I noticed your award score and bonus scores are way more than mine. What do I need to do to bring those scores up? Chap Zeno, I usually play with a full squad of friends, and we like to either play Conquest or War Pigeons, and those two game modes are very heavily based around the objective that you're playing in that specific mode. So in Conquest, when I'm playing with my friends, we are constantly trying to push objectives and capture points because that is honestly one of the best ways to get your score up in any given match. Really, playing the objective is just really, really beneficial to leveling up your character and gaining a lot of XP and score after the end of a match. So basically what that means is no matter what game mode you're going to end up playing, just try and join a squad that seems to be focused around the objective and being way more objective oriented than going for just kills alone. Obviously kills help you boost your score, but playing the objective and playing your character kit correctly, which means throwing out your med bags if you're a medic, throwing out your ammo if you're support, basically just doing all of your abilities that you have for your specific kit will help you a ton in gaining score. And also, not a lot of people notice this, or I don't think not a lot of people that are new to the Battlefield series are really used to doing this, but if you tag enemies by spotting with either R1 or right bumper, depending on your console, I'm not sure what it is on PC, but if you use your spotting mechanic to spot enemy vehicles, enemy soldiers, or if you are the leader of a squad, you can actually spot objectives, and that will give your squad bonus points if they go and take those specific objectives. So there's a ton of ways to earn score. You just got to try and utilize more of those ways all at once. So playing Conquest, really try and focus on that, and that will help you out an absolute ton in getting a lot of score at the end of the match. The next question is from one of my favorite subscribers. He's been around for absolutely as long as I could remember, even like starting to have a pretty big fan base on YouTube, Ewan Mango, and he says, how did you grow your YouTube channel? That's a great question, Ewan, and there's not really one answer that you can give on how to grow a YouTube channel. It just takes time and a lot of effort. People really do notice when you start putting in effort on your YouTube channel, because they can tell that you really care about what you're doing. And when people see that someone's passionate about something, no matter what it is, for the most part, people will naturally want to support that person, because it's really something that they're passionate about and that they really hold close to their heart. And I think that really shows in a lot of my videos now, more than it used to when I first started doing YouTube, because I was very to myself when I first started, and I didn't really show who I actually was to you guys right off the bat. I was kind of timid to do that because I felt like I'm a pretty weird person, but you know what, everyone's weird in their own way. So the best advice I can give you on how to grow your YouTube channel is to stay consistent, stay on top of yourself with making videos, keep your energy up in your videos. Be yourself. No matter how weird or goofy or stupid you think that may be, embrace whatever that weirdness is inside of you and use that to make your videos absolutely amazing, because that's what I try to do every single day, and I think that's really why my channel's starting to grow. And Ewan, that was an amazing question, so thank you for asking that. Alright, and the final question of the day comes from Protagonistic, which is a really cool account name, by the way. And he says, what's your favorite way to prevent being spawn killed? Now, I know this is Modern Warfare gameplay in the background, but this is actually a question in terms to Rainbow Six Siege. But I will answer this question for both Rainbow Six Siege and for Modern Warfare Remastered, because, I mean, they're two completely different types of games, but there is spawn killing in both of them. So let me start with Rainbow Six. So in Rainbow Six Siege, spawn killing is very, very potent, especially in ranked matches. What I like to do is try and spawn at the furthest spawn point, or the spawn point that has the most amount of cover on any given map, because that will save you a lot of the times if you just wait a couple seconds behind that cover at the beginning of a round when the enemies all poke out of their specific peek holes or whatever points they made in the map to shoot you. That's probably my favorite way to prevent being spawn killed in Rainbow Six. Preventing spawn kill in Modern Warfare Remastered is probably best done by using perks like Juggernaut, to be completely honest. A lot of people know spawns really well, especially because we do have the old spawn system that was in Modern Warfare, the original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, for the most part, I believe. So a lot of veterans of the series know the spawns. If you're newer to the game, I recommend running Juggernaut, because it'll give you that extra bullet or two to either get around a corner or get out of gunfire if people start shooting you in your spawn. Also, guys, run with powerful weapons like the M16, the MP5, AK-74U, M4 Carbine. Those weapons are all really good. The AK-47 is great. There's a ton of really great weapons to use, and you don't always need stopping power, so trading that off for Juggernaut sometimes helps a lot with being spawn killed. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this style of video, please leave a like down below, and if you guys want your questions answered on next Sunday's video, then leave a comment down below on this YouTube video, or follow me on Twitter and either DM me a message or tweet at me a question, And my Twitter link is actually down below in the description and also on my channel, so you guys can find that if you need to follow me there. And I'm going to stop babbling now. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. The gameplay in the background was pretty beast, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really talk about it that much, but 95 kills is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna stop now. I hope you guys all have an awesome and safe night and a beautiful day tomorrow, and I will see all of you beautiful faces tomorrow. Peace out, guys.